Hello. You're probably not going to believe what I'm about to say, but what I'm saying is the truth. I have no intention to deceive anybody. In fact, the only reason that I'm saying this is to spread a message about the future of humanity, the future of our world, and our species. In 2004, I was selected to be part of a top-secret program to be sent forward into the year 2100. Upon being sent to this year, I saw how the world changed, how the world's different, and the future issues that we need to look out for. And in this interview, it is of my aim to explain what these future issues will be and how we can prevent them. I'm currently breaching my duties, explaining the future in this manner. They don't want me to talk about the future. The people who were in charge during these time travel sessions that sent me forward into the year 2100, the last thing they want is for me to tell the public what is going to happen. So I was sent forward into the year 2100, and then I went back again to 2004. I've kept my silence for a long time, and I finally want to tell the world how our future looks and what we need to look out for. You see, the only people who wanted to know this information about the future were the elites. But I want to spread this to the common person. And again, I don't care if you believe or if you don't believe what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is true. So, upon being sent to the year 2100, I saw that the world changed a lot. In fact, irreversible climate change was our #1 issue. I want to tell the public that if you don't change your ways now, it's going to be too late in 100 years. Think about your children and your grandchildren's future. I can't say too much, but I just want to say the underlying points, because if I disclose too much about the future will be changed. I don't want to change the future to a too significant of a degree. I just want to change the future for the better. So that is why I'm talking to you right now. If we don't take on more clean energy initiatives, it's going to be impossible for human life to be sustained on Earth. We're already, in the year 2100, we already have several bases on Mars. When I was sent forward from the year 2004 to the year 2100, time travel back into the past hadn't yet been invented in 2004. We could only travel into the future. And to accomplish this, I was sent into space, and I can't give too many details as to how this was accomplished, but I can say this: in the following years, the public will know how time travel works. Also, overpopulation is going to be a huge issue in the year 2100. We need to take steps to make sure that we are not having too many kids, because in the year 2100, it's a significant issue, and the only way that we're trying to solve that issue in the year 2100 is we're sending people to different planets, namely Mars. I can't say what other planets we're sending people to, as that would be too significant of a, that would leave too significant of an impact on the future. I can only say that we're sending people to Mars. Upon being sent to the year 2100, it was of our knowledge, it was of our hope that time travel back to the past would have been invented. And luckily it had been, otherwise I would not be sitting here right now talking to you. You see, time travel back to the past was invented by the year 2100. So I was able to be sent back to the past, and it turns out time travel back to the past was invented in the year 2028. I can't give too many details as to how time travel works, back to the past or into the future, but all I can say is that in the year 2028 we're going to be able to travel back into the past. In 2004 we already had the capability of going into the future, which is how I accomplished time travel to the year 2100. There has been other time travelers who have came back to the past and who have talked about it, and the people in charge of the time travel projects weren't too happy about that, nor will they be about my story. You see, if we give too much information about the future or past, we will be eliminated. They have ways of wiping us out. They have ways of making it so we never existed at all. The technology is getting to a point where it's scary. And just below climate change, in the year 2100, just below climate change, risk-wise, is artificial intelligence. You see, artificial intelligence is going to get to the point where it is far more intelligent than a human. This poses a significant threat because if we humans are unable to control this artificial intelligence, this intelligence will control us. And in the year 2100, that is the point that it's getting to. It's getting bad. So we need to make sure that our computers don't get too smart. In fact, artificial intelligence solves a lot of problems. It really does. However, artificial intelligence has the capability of wiping us out. So I urge humanity at this point to heavily regulate the people innovating in the artificial intelligence field, because these regulations will increase our ability to control the intelligence. Because it's in the year 2100, it's getting to the point where it is too intelligent for us to control. This is a significant problem, and in fact, technology is starting to merge with humanity. Technology and humans are becoming one. In the year 2100, it is not yet to that point, but it's getting there. So I urge you to be careful when innovating these technologies and creating these technologies that are going to be far smarter than us, and at the same time they're also going to provide us with a lot of benefits. I have to admit that artificial intelligence brings a lot of benefits. It's able to cure diseases, it's able to solve some of the world's biggest problems. However, it has not been able to solve climate change, because the amount of CO2 in our atmosphere by the year 2100 is too significant to repair. As well as terraforming Mars, we're going to have to terraform Earth. You have probably seen a lot of videos online that show people teleporting, or some people claim they're time traveling, where a person appears out of nowhere or where they disappear. I think I'm at the liberty to say that some of those videos depict colleagues of mine that were sent back and forward into time, and some of those videos depict me. I can't speak for any specific videos, but I'm giving a general sense of how those... I'm giving a general explanation to the origin of those videos. Sometimes security cameras pick it up, sometimes average people on the street happen to be recording, and a guy in a hoodie disappears. We try to blend in the best we can. You probably are wondering why I chose to be anonymous in this interview, and that is because the organization which funded the time traveling they don't want me saying too much about the future, and I fear that I've already said too much in this interview. So, it is my decision to remain anonymous during this interview, because I think it'll be for my benefit and for your benefit. I'm going to be educating the general public about some of the greatest issues facing our future. I can't say how we can fix these issues. All I can say is that we need to fix them before it's too late. And in the future, we will not be in that position. So I urge humanity to think about your ways and to consider the future. I know it's easy to live in the moment, think about your daily life, but think about not only your children, but your grandchildren, and think about the future of humanity. I want to thank everybody for listening to my message. I know there's going to be a lot of controversy caused by this video. I can foresee into the future that there will be a lot of controversy about this video. But I also know that this video will be effective in communicating to a large number of people some of the biggest problems facing our future. And again, I'm not giving the answers to these problems. I'm simply talking about them. I want to thank everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. And again, think about the future. Thank you.